runs the favourite here in the last. Racing Barracuda Beach made a mess of the start. He was the last to go. Long Beach had no pace. Battlestorm drops out. Boomtastic and Cliffs of Comfort were the first to leave, though. From Highland Beat, Don't Fuss into Lead Street's going to camp right behind them in the clear fifth. A length away behind them, Long Beach, who's made ground rapidly. Why Choose Her back on the inside of Chicks Pick, and then 2 lengths Battlestorm. Barracuda Beat second from last, and the tail ender is Cryptic Lover. They race along past the 600, nearing the home corner. Cliffs of Comfort shows the way, more than a length clear from the mare Boomtastic. On the fence behind those, coming to the corner is Highland Beat, who'll straighten up running third, and then came Don't Fuss behind those. Long Beach has got up on the inside of Elite Street, who was trailed by Chicks Pick. Further back, Battlestorm. Cliffs of Comfort balanced up at the 250, snuck away from Boomtastic. Elite Street winding up down the outside. Highland Beat about to get off the heels of the leader. Cliffs of Comfort stopping. Elite Street pounces upon it. It got them in the last 50, dashes to the lead and races home to win Elite Street. Elite Street from probably Long Beach, but there's a wall of horses for the minor placings, including White Choose Her, Battlestorm, Don't Fuss, Boomtastic, and also towards the inside, Highland Beat. Cliffs of Comfort in that group. If we missed him in that pack of horses, Barracuda Beach, Chicks Pick and Cryptic Love. Elite Street rounds out the day. A big day for Brad Parnham. Number 9, Elite Street for the Danny Morton stable, a winning double for Dan. And that yard is just producing winner after winner. Elite Street 9 makes it 4 from 7 and goes back to back this preparation. Long Beach getting in front of it at about the 400-metre mark, but then Elite Street letting down as it did first up so magnificently, and has gone on once again to win with a little in hand. But boy, what a wall it was building behind it over the last 100. Elite Street for Len and Annette Morton, along with Robert Anderson's Anita Vale stud, trained by Danny Morton, and Brad Parnham certainly continuing his magnificent carnival form. Another double today, including the Faritha Stakes. Waiting for the minor placings to come through now, and the judge will have a devil of a time trying to pinpoint third in particular, because they were coming from everywhere, jumping right out of the ground. Long Beach will be second, but you'd be guessing for third entirely. Long Beach by I Am Invincible out of Avenida Madero, Grant and Alana Williams. Jade McNaught there, the rider. And no idea as far as third is concerned there, as the judges have a very, very intense look at the vision. And 10 in all of that. Highland Beat grabbed third from 1 Don't Fuss, 11 Boomtastic, 8 Why Choose Her, 9, 7, 10, 1, a length and a quarter, a neck, and probably a short half head between the next 4 or 5. 1:04.45 the time, and that sectional is about to come to hand. It's 34.21, 34.21. Well, there's no stopping the Dan Morton stable at the moment as we head downstairs for the last time this afternoon. Once again, back in the winner's enclosure is trainer Danny Morton and Scotty Embry.
Thank you, Mac. Yes, Danny Morton, we're becoming very good friends. He's always in the mounting yard and he's always with winners. Elite Street, Danny, this horse is going through the grades beautifully. How impressive has he been for you?
Oh, really impressive. You know, and from the get-go, like he's been a beautiful horse right from the start. Nice horse to train. Luckily for Mum and Dad and Mr. and Mrs. Anderson have been great supporters of ours all the way. So yeah, nice result.
It was a funny race to watch because Cliffs of Comfort's the kind of horse that rails like a greyhound. He kicked away, and your boy, he still does a little bit wrong.
Yeah, I think he is still raw. I think you're right. Like it doesn't seem to corner fantastic, but once he balances up, he's got a awesome turn of speed.
3 weeks away, there's a Group 1 called the Winterbottom Stakes. Are we any chance of seeing him head that way?
Oh, every chance. You know, if he's can elevate himself into the race. You know, I sort of had that in the back of our mind, but you know, points-wise, if he's got enough points to get himself there, that's where we head.
Is there a second option B for him if he doesn't make the cut in the end?
Oh, it's like Dad always said, there's plenty of good races for a good horse, so it's not the end of the world.
Congratulations, Danny. Well done.
Thank you.
Danny Morton there with Elite Street in the last. Hopefully we can see him in 21 days in the Group 1 Winterbottom Stakes. And I tell you what, Michael, as you were saying there, there's a horse that called Elite Street that was beaten as a $1.40 favourite in a maiden one day. So thoughts with punters that launched into the shorts that day, because he's come back so impressively this campaign. A winner first up at 1,000, a winner today at 1,100, and hopefully in 21 days at 1,200 as well. So good luck to Danny Morton with Elite Street. Brad Parnham's riding winners for fun, and you're about to catch up with him, Michael.
Well, those punters that were aboard Elite Street in that maiden that day are probably like us aboard Callaroo in the Class 1 last start, Scott, and he takes out the listed for Aretha Stakes today. The man who was aboard Callaroo and aboard Elite Street is the informed Brad Parnham. Gee, he looked like he was the winner a long way out, Brad. Is that how it felt to you?
Yeah, I was pretty confident throughout. I was really confident coming into the race, but when I landed in such a good spot and he was travelling the way he was, I probably kept something up my sleeve just in case Battlestorm made a run at me, but I was quietly confident that anything could have made a run at me and he was going to finish him.
He has a super turn of foot. Under saddle, what do you think his best distance will be?
Yeah, I'd be keen to see him get out to a 12. I think that'll probably be a real good distance for him, probably anywhere between 1,000 to 12, but he's got such an explosive turn of foot. Yeah, I think if he just settles midfield, he's always going to have that turn of foot to put himself right there. And yeah, I think he's a pretty good horse, so he'll go to some good races from here on out.
What did you make of Platoon's effort in the Group 2 Listeria Stakes just not long ago?
Yeah, I didn't think it was a bad effort, actually. He was a little bit flat-footed today. He was just held a bit tight from Casey around the bend, and I just don't think he was quite comfortable. And also weight for age doesn't really suit him, so dropping to 53, going to the mile, I think we'll see a better showing from him next time.
Well, you're in form at the right time of year. Well done.
Thank you.
Elite Street wins race number 9 at Ascot, but we're actually going to take the opportunity now to chat to Bob Peters. He was busy doing a trophy presentation remotely earlier on. Bob, Arcadia Queen and McKinnon Stakes, congratulations to you. Going into the race, did you have any reservations about her coming out of such a tough run with everything that went wrong for her in the Cox Plate?
No, my reservations weren't about the run, because I knew she'd got over that quite well. My reservations were that every time we went to a big race, something seemed to go wrong. If you go back to the Golden Eagle, where she was knocked over and got up and ran 5th, and then we got up to the Cox Plate and the same thing happened, and I went into this race just thinking that something will happen again.
You're the harshest judge of your own operation. How do you see this as a success, having all those horses go to Melbourne?
I haven't analysed it properly yet. I waited till it finished. We sent 6 horses over, and they've all come home, and I'll sit down and have a look at it now.
When does Arcadia Queen come home, and will we see her again this campaign, or is that the end for her?
Oh, I don't know. I don't think we'll see her again. I don't even know how I can get her home. I'll have to get onto that probably Monday.
Proud to see Willie Pike riding winners over there?
Yes, well, it was obvious that he would in time, and he said himself that he's got to know all the tracks and everything a lot better now, and I'm sure that he will ride well wherever he goes.
Congratulations, Bob. Well done.
Thank you.
It's Bob Peters with Arcadia Queen, who won a McKinnon Stakes, a Group 1 earlier on today. Michael, that's it from us, but York tomorrow, an early tip for the punters at home?
Palacino, haven't done the full deep dive as yet, Scott, but I thought Palacino was really hard to beat. Not too sure whether there'll be much value, though.
Any luck, we'll have less flies than there are here at Ascot, but that's a good night from Michael Heaton and I. Make sure you join us tomorrow out of York.